Good night, everybody. I'm back. I'm back for some more gaming. No streaming this time. Wow. Gonna go mythic Castle Nefria. Hoping for a kill. Let's start it up, shall we? Oh yeah. Damn it. Forgot. Did I? Oop. This is the new song, found, added to the list that always on YouTube, adding always new stuff for the stream. This is from Monstercat, so wait a second, why am I not hearing no one? What's up? Can someone? Okay. Better. Let's go to Ribbon. Ah, fuck! I forgot to do the thing with the other thing. Yeah, forgot to do it. Forgot to do the callings with Paladin. Need the anime with this one. Bunch of it. Oh. In a second, we raid castle for Odin. Odin. Right. Odin. Boom. Now, favor. For Odin's favor. Area? Right. Woohoo! Teleport! Barely hear the Discord. They don't speak. Not speak. Not talking to me. They don't wanna talk to me. I'm too chatty. Too much. I blah blah too much. Okay. So I got myself some potion. I got myself some things. Now I'm gonna be ready. Eat some ass. No, I. That way. Wait. Not beating anyone. Wait. Damn it. Rising.
Gang up on Janky.
You're so down.
I love it when they... how you do it? Crazy guy. We didn't do it yesterday, good. There was no luck. We missed the Delro luck yesterday.
Yeah, we were just back and right with no health stone.
It was bad.
Where's Serve at?
Coming.
Coming? I think he just joined. Is that him?
I was not coming. I was shitting. Entirely different process.
You heard the log on.
Way too much information.
Way too much.
Both go great, though. Let's be fair.
I think I wanna go into it.
Disgusting, Melty. I know.
The answer is yes, you can.
BOEs, bro. Oh. BOEs don't exist.
Yeah, I've never got one.
In fact, the officers talked to me and decided that instead of doing progression, we're just going to trash farm for BOEs.
Good. We never stop until at least one of us.
Well, that frickin' ring sells for like 250k still on Mythic.
Oh,
Pocket change.
20 bucks.
Pocket change.
Well,
The
I'm
thing is,
poor.
I remember selling that same ring in Heroic at the beginning of the tier for like 350.
I'm poor, so that's all I have.
I've only got 100k on this server, so anything goes.
Ah, got a quest. Ah, damn it! On him.
Are we pulling the whole thing?
Yeah, go ahead. You can reset the boss. Just pop cooldowns, pop lust, pop it all.
Yep.
Which boss has sent you?
At least I'm not the only one. Dying, I mean.
The kennels house the master's hunting pack.
Ow.
He keeps the beasts starved for flesh. Put an end to the Hound Master's cruelty, so we can advance to the lower
What ring
levels
was
of the
that
castle.
that you got?
What?
Release the hounds!
Got hope. Hope. As a teach, as you can see. Ow! Savage.
can smell your fear. Margot, to me.
Oink.
There you go.
Nothing escapes my sight.
We're gonna grab your feasts. I'll get the marker stuff here in a second. Could I get a couple people to do me a favor and go stand out in our spots and get 5 yards for me? Make my markers a little easier to put down.
6.
Oh, 6 for social distancing. Okay, make it 6.
6 feet, Milty, not 6 yards.
Ah. It doesn't work.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Let me check one thing. Let me make sure I get the mark. So the markers because the markers I was using last night were the markers for, the markers that actually go on people's heads for that. So.
Oh, that beautiful lock portal.
Back up a little more, Melty. Right there.
Perfect. Hey, it doesn't show you.
Lana, the lock portal probably should start here because this is where everyone's stacking. Kind of where your, whatchamacallit is. The skull's where the boss is going to be.
I'm the only one moving. Dun.
Yeah, I'm always paranoid about that when they're too close.
Thank you guys. Alright. I actually didn't even notice, but we were running 5 healers last night. We're gonna be running 4 healers tonight. Should still be fine. A little extra damage ain't gonna hurt too much.
Okay.
We're gonna change one thing for the first dog. For the first dog and the first dog only, we're not gonna run the Sin Seekers out to the markers. Basically, you're just when you get the Sin Seeker during the first dog, take a few steps back away because you have to be the last person that gets hit, and then just 1-2 people stand in the line with those people, and this is just basically so we can just push damage quicker, less movement, there's no real fixes during that other than it does more damage and it needs soaked. It's just gonna be very, very similar to Sired Nather's P1. Same concept, same everything for that.
I guess a good one.
Stand in the line.
Okay.
Yep, stand in line. We don't want too many people. Like if you're standing there and you look over at a line, you see there's 3 people in that line already, which 3s might even be too many in the first place. But if you already see 3 people and there's 3 people in every single line, 2 people is really what you need. So 2 people to help soak it, and then the person at the end. So a total of 3.
Okay.
So that's where you want to be at for those. And then so if you don't have to eat it, then don't eat. Then if you already see people in the lines, you don't got to worry about. Same thing as Sired Nathers. If there's a bunch of people in it, it's not a big deal, but we usually don't have to worry about damage on that phase. So I just tell everyone just go soak some lines.
Always eat.
Eat it. But this one, we're just gonna do it that way. It's just gonna prevent movement. People are gonna have to use movement abilities to get out there during that phase, so they'll have their movement abilities for later in the fight when you actually have to go out there. And this is first dog only. Only on the first dog is how we're doing that. I did post. We're gonna do. I think we're gonna do. Did everyone? Hold on. Okay. We're gonna do a poll or 2, and we're gonna see how things go, and then I'll make a call for Vantage runes if I feel like we're not getting through this. So don't use them yet. We'll use them afterwards. Let's see. Lana, you said I messaged you a little bit ago. You said you watched the video. Yeah, the raid will be stacked. Where I just removed markers. Kind of where I'm standing right here. I'm not gonna really put a marker down.
What?
But we're all kind of stacked at this point in the raid. So if you want to put your lock gate where the jumping sparkly dude is, all the jumping people, that'd be good.
Sorry, I led you astray.
that'll be good.
Hey, it
We'll be in
doesn't
this
matter.
general area a lot.
It doesn't work. What the
Sometimes
fuck
it becomes a pain if the lock portal's like right where everyone is in the first place, because then you could just accidentally click the thing and end up out there when you don't want to be out there. So having it a little bit off center is probably a good thing.
Out
Yeah,
there.
we had some polls. Lana's the only new person.
Let's go.
He watched the fight.
Ready.
Sorry, my game crashed and reloading.
Did I miss Cauldron?
There was one back.
To eat it.
Oh, I'm just.
Here, go ahead and trade with Ashley.
Thank you. Sorry, I was setting things up. Must have missed it.
Alright.
Okay, I got one. Thank you, Ashley. Make sure everyone's got their armor kits on.
Tired.
All your stuff.
Tired.
Talents are all
hungry.
set up while we're waiting on
I'm
Dwarven.
cold. Can you replace me with Darthius? Artheus is on his pally. You think thanks, bot?
Item back.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Darthius. Big mouse spot. Why am I so... I'm working like this.
Same silk
Okay.
order as last night?
Again.
Or
Yep,
immune
it should
order,
be up.
rather?
I don't know if I have to. Do I have to resend that ERT or does
I still
everyone
see
have...
it.
Okay. Yep, it's same
Really?
soak
I have
orders.
too much light on
Obviously,
me.
still starts after the first dog's dead.
Maybe it's the
Same
settings.
soak orders. There's watching as much as I could,
Configuration
basing off
video.
on DPS and how the timings were
Oh,
50%
yeah.
through
The
the
whites.
fight.
The whites are
doing
two
the math
whites.
of doubling that. It looks like we're gonna get somewhere in the area of 4. 4 of the immunity soaks. But the 4th one should line up for Silver Ashla to have your immunities back up by the time that 4th one rolls around.
Yeah, it's only 3 minutes CD.
Yep, so it should line up that you guys will hopefully be the last one to roll through on that. So
And to be brown.
we should have enough as long as everyone hits them. One thing I will mention,
And
I
get the
watched
auto too.
I record stuff.
looks
So when I
sick.
watched it, don't be afraid. Obviously, minus Chia, whose immunity can't move, so he has to position properly. When you're soaking them, there was one that I saw where basically you can try to move to hit a couple of the arrows because you don't want to be too close to the boss. So the arrows might be a little bit out. If, say, only one of the 2 immunities gets hit by the arrow, that will still save the person's life behind you. Basically what happened was both immunities were too far to the left, and an arrow shot through the right side of them and killed Canary on Condom out here last night. So since all the immunities minus Chia's you can move while you're using them, you might have to do a little bit of a shuffle to catch all the arrows if you have to. Just make sure one doesn't shoot through without seeing. Whatever kind of shuffle you want to do, Melty. It's all you.
Do the shuffle.
And you still want hero 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes. Yes. We're gonna do that. We didn't really get 2-1 last night, so if we need to move it up a little bit to try to push a phase or push things a little quicker, I don't think it was. There's nothing. I don't think hero would have got us any further than we were last night. I think we just got to clean up some mechanics. And just for the 2 DKs, I'll try to call it about 50%. So like if you look at the dogs, they have a little purple bar that builds underneath their bars, and it's their energy bar. It's about 50 to 60% of that bar is when we're pulling them in. I'll try to call it, but if you see it, that's the time when we're going to pull them in. Make sure you 2 call your targets, and so that way we don't get a double grip on a single dog. And I know Zara can use grabby hands.
Is the markers for the dogs always the same?
No.
No.
They are the same, but they do alternate from left to right. So I just say one person pick right, one person pick left.
Yeah, they always use moon and triangle though to mark the dogs.
Well, why don't someone just always pick a symbol and just pull a symbol?
You can do it that way.
Okay, I like that better.
Alright, let me look. What are the symbols for the dogs? Let me look real quick.
Moon and triangle, moon and panties.
Moon and panties. Okay, so who wants what?
I'll take moon.
Okay. So that's that. Hunters, make sure you're throwing your traps out there. Druids got hibernates. Make sure we get CCs. Don't break the CCs. I will say one of the dogs will be near where I'm at right now. Somewhere in this, as long as serve doesn't screw it up. One of the dogs will be around here. So if you get a Sin Seeker and you're running out here and you have some sort of AoE aura around you, click the buff off, do whatever you gotta do. Make sure you don't accidentally break this dog that's gonna be sitting right here, because we can get a Sin Seeker during that phase. So be careful of that.
That has made me think about Silver Surfer. Who is the biggest hey-ho? Silver Surfer or Tony Stark?
And yeah, be sure if
They
you're
both
an
are.
immunity person, as quickly as physically possible. If you get picked
They
for a
both
Sin Seeker and it's your immunity rotation, call it fast.
Working the afterlife. Good job, man. The middle of. You get the achievement for the professions. We have Discord, yeah. Ah, shit.
Begin. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them believe. This boat has your
Wait, where are you going?
my hound.
Yeah, he said we're not. Damn it!
Remember during this dog phase, we weren't going to be going out there anymore. We're just spreading them out slightly, and the person with them backs up, and then people just help to soak them.
I have enough boats for everyone.
Don't need to save those people, that's the problem.
Second dog coming out. This is when the immunity rotations are going to begin here.
Oh yeah, Artie. Well, that's the second and the third.
Now we are going out to the markers, Sin Seekers. Don't forget, any damage done to the boss is done to the dog, so if you have cleave and stuff like that and you want to make sure you don't hit something, you can switch to the boss. You're going to do the same damage and wait for Surf. Surf will bring the dog eventually back in.
You cannot do the damage. Dog. Way too far away from me. Unless it's next to me.
Okay, get him out the markers.
That's the first.
Silver Ashla.
My pets will enjoy gnawing your bones. Nothing escapes my sight.
Oof, gotta stop that. Stop
Just
that, no.
Let the dogs, pull the dogs in, let them go off. We'll wipe it up. Lear went down, we don't have B-res. Okay, 3 heal for long. We have 3 minutes cooldown. Let's wipe it up now.
My hound.
My soul was a Valkyrie.
There was a lot of them.
I have enough boats for everyone.
Oh, everything.
I have a wipe save.
Do not release. Do not release.
Every one of them did 3 of them? Is that it?
What happened? What?
Each arrow went.
So like every person it goes through is gonna spawn one. So if we have 2 immunities and 3 people soaking, so that both immunity people should end up probably spawning between 2 to maybe all 3 souls themselves, but since they're immuning them, they're gonna be practically full health. That's why they can be so much closer. And then each person out on the arrows. And I'm looking at right now, and this might have been, I'm gonna move it a little bit. I couldn't tell, I didn't watch over there, and I could go back and look, but did Star and Diamond hitting like does they overlap out here, or is it because whoever the people in here let one go by without being soaked at all? I guess I didn't see.
I got a full hit, I think.
I guess yeah. Wait, I can look at damage.
I saw you get 2 dots there. I think you got hit by 2 of them somehow.
2 of the lines did look like they were lined up.
Yeah. Okay.
You
So
might
yeah, it looks
wanna
like
have your range 5 on so that you can tell that you're not. I know these lines in Dog 2 don't do an AOE pulse, but at least that way you're as close as you can be.
You can look at it here, Super. If you put yourself here, you can see that the orange is a little bit further.
Yeah, but I think looking at the deaths, she got hit by 2. I don't. Maybe it could have been. I don't know. I didn't see it looking out there, but she just got hit by 2. I think the immune people did. I saw a lot of souls coming off the immune people, so I think they got hit by what they needed to get hit by. I think it was just an overlap line out there.
Do we have another heal? Bench might give him a spot.
No, right now we're gonna. Well, I mean that a healer.
I mean, I don't think it's a issue of the number of healers we have at this point. It's more about the healers getting used to like targeting quickly and getting those fast heals out.
Yeah, and our wipe right there, another healer wasn't gonna save Lear. She just got 100 to 0'd.
Have one?
No, we do not have one right now online.
Damn it!
Alright.
I kind of do, but it's 200 height.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, sure.
Just need Drash and Hollow, that's all.
Yeah, only for that moment. But it doesn't take 4 minutes though, so you can only use it once.
Begin. I have enough bones for everyone.
Alright, remember these Sin Seekers are just kind of staying here, taking a few steps back. You just can't be the first one hit, and then we're gonna. There's people stand in lines and help soak.
This bones has your name.
Stop moving.
Nothing escapes my sights. Margot, make them bleed. I have enough bones for everyone. Margot, make them bleed. Your deaths will nothing. Vargas, come.
Yeah, couldn't touch it.
Nothing escapes my sights.
Are you sure? Nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, first Sin Seeker. First Sin Seeker. I don't get it. Second and third. First with my bubble. Second with my bubble. That's what Super asked. That's what Super is gonna get. Ah, yeah. A moment I was like, woo, what a... Oh, awesome. That's the best.
Pull the dogs in.
Oh yeah. I should have waited for the pull.
Everyone focus on the dogs. Get CCs on them, stuns. Focus on the dogs.
I have enough bones.
And die. And die. Oh yeah. Sin Seeker.
Sin Seekers are in 15.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Big point.
Sin Seekers in 5 seconds.
5? 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna position my. Okay.
This boat has your name on it.
Diana Melty.
Woo! Nobody died! Woohoo! We're in business, baby. Now die, bitch.
Remember, run your blobs out to the sides. Drop. Focus dogs. Focus dogs. All damage on the dogs. Sin Seekers in 15.
Thank you.
Run your rocks out. Run the rocks out.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sin Seekers in 1 second.
Unless it's me.
Shia Melty.
Nothing escapes my
Couldn't get there in time.
Yeah.
I was gonna cross it by when they crossed.
Dwarven, who do you want on?
What?
Sickle or Lear?
Let's grab Sickle for now.
Okay.
Someone die?
Get Lear up as soon as it's gonna be pretty short. We'll get her back up.
Nothing escapes my
Sickle, get her up as soon as the timer's up.
True that as well.
I have enough bones. Acutus, Shutterbones.
Sin Seeker in 10 seconds.
This boat has your
It's gonna be tight. Oh gosh. Just get these healed. We're gonna have to sacrifice them. Get these shades healed. Move the boss. Kite the boss. Kite the boss.
Yeah, a heal one.
Crush us. No.
Shot damage on the boss.
This boat has your name on it.
Kill him! Kill him! Don't die! No!
Kite the boss out of these. Make sure the healers get him healed.
Heal the raptor! At least it doesn't go faster. Kill him! Kill him! I didn't have time to think.
Good job.
Oh,
One shot.
yeah.
Nicely done.
Hooray! Good job,
Wow.
guys. Good job.
Did we wipe?
And you were talking about Bantus runes.
That's why I didn't use them right away. I said I wanted to see everyone's awake, so I wanted to see what everyone being
Oh,
awake was gonna
it's
do.
Lana.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was all Lana.
Fitting into that.
Hey, Lana, you don't need that neck, do you? Do you?
With the wave of hand, Meadow does.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
The way ahead will be fraught with danger.
Seeing as Lana helped us is the reason we killed it, I think, you know, he deserves it.
Yeah. Yeah. I concur. I concur.
Why didn't I concur?
Well, you can second concur.
I'm gonna stand. I have to do some maneuvering on some boss and frames, so I'm gonna sit back. But you guys go ahead and get this trash pulled.
But it doesn't. Bring it to someone.
I always love watching you on this pole, Melty. You're just like a fountain of divine storms.
Good? Oh, yeah. Any.
Rip.
And dead.
Lived a great life.
Isn't there, yeah. There is. Whee!
Devourer. Here. The largest of its kind I have seen.
Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Upon the stores of anima below.
What's up with the
You want a big
AFK?
pull?
Ken?
Wait,
I mean,
I'm
might as
not
well get them
there.
all for the BOEs.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, we can just pull some of these over here.
Oh, you.
Go in here. Oh, that is the big pull.
Ooh, big. Huge.
All the buttons. I'm frame loss out.
Get them BOEs. Come on, it's mythic.
You guys managed to drop me down to 65 after
Yeah.
You merely adopted the low FPS. I was born into it. Multiple.
You're a tourist.
I'm fine.
Oh my god, blue stuff, leave me alone.
You said big pull. I didn't exactly know what you meant, but you know, I'll take it.
The entire room.
Chia's probably sad.
Obviously.
Chia's sad because he died. He loves you. That's all he ever wants. He just wants all the
Yeah.
big pulls.
I was looking at it going, do I hold it? I don't know how big they're doing. Don't understand. And then started and got me asthma and just kinda cried.
Wasn't even here. It's not fair.
Alright, make sure we get everyone's reds back up so they don't have to run back as soon as these guys die.
We get the BOE.
Nope. A green one.
Lana got a BOE green, that's what I was
Cool. The green
I've
one?
I've never gotten a BOE higher than 131.
Ah,
Okay. Everyone get up here, smack the boss, get your stuff reset.
3, 2, 1.
Just give me a second
Oh,
here to
Why
set
you?
things up. Who? Why was he AFK?
Put a long text.
Outstanding.
All Kyrians is fully powered. For example, if you have the Judgment legendary, the Kyrian, because you do like 3 judgments, well, you get 3 times legendary.
One's good. everyone take note of your group, and then the RT note that I just sent to match the group that you're in.
I want to see group 1 and 2.
Yeah, same.
You might have to make it bigger. They're lined up.
How do you
one
make it
underneath.
bigger?
Should be a little. If
Rub-
it's unlocked, there should be a little
I
lower
knew
right-hand
somebody
corner.
was gonna
Rub
say
it,
that.
rub it out of this.
They don't give shoulder dances.
You're also messing with an OCD with the circle being before group and not above it.
I don't. Like, it's not. That's not how I've written in there, and I don't know why it's like that. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
Be better. Be a better druid.
Never. Can't do it. Not my.
Everyone's got it. All DKs have AMC.
Okay. Zara, I'm gonna assign you to AMZ the first, consume Naz the second. Cyrus, go ahead and use yours on the second as well.
Second as well.
Look, they might not be all perfect, but you know, everyone gets the point. Okay, so everyone has your groups. Everyone double check what group you're in. Make sure you know what group you're in. That's your home. That's where you're spending the majority of this fight if you're not running a ball out to the outside or running to the entrance of the room to get out of the AoE. So, not one of those two phases. You'll be at your home with one caveat. If you are on condom, and that's the group you're supposed to be on, if you get marked as miasma and your mark above your head is a diamond, you move to diamond. Just because but after you get done, after your miasma goes away and you're done hanging out with the diamond group, and it's done, you go back to your original assignment. There is a very, depending on RNG, there's a very small chance, but it technically can happen where 3 people from the same group all get miasma, and they have to spread. If that's the case, we're gonna have to play it by ear, and somebody, myself or Dwarven, will have to call out some sort of a cooldown that might have to be used for that specific group over here. Instead of trying, we can, like, someone from Star can maybe scoot over and do a little bit of helping. But for anyone who's not familiar, didn't watch the fight, for when you stack, when you help people, when you sacrifice your health to absorb into people, you gain a stacking dot, and it hurts. So the idea is you will not help the people unless they need help. So the miasma people will sit their butts right on their marker, and the people in that group, if they're ranged, they can obviously stand behind it. And if they're melee, they'll probably have to get pretty underneath the boss, just make sure your heals aren't in the circle. If you're melee and you're miasma and you're in one of these groups, stand max melee range. So take a couple steps back until one of your abilities shows up red, and then take one step forward and stay there. The tank should be able to keep the boss in the same spot the whole time. And you just attack from max melee range. Do not have a miasma on a melee and be standing way up here underneath the boss.
This is what I mean.
Because that's just gonna make, if you have another melee in your group, which I think I have them split up pretty well, that there's only one melee, minus the 2 tank groups, because minus the 2 tank groups, there's one melee in every single group, so that shouldn't be a problem. The tanks, obviously, as an off tank, you can take a few more extra stacks, and don't be afraid to. If you're not tanking the boss, if you are tanking the boss, you're a tank, you can probably take more stacks than everyone here. Just manage your stacks. I'm gonna be calling out as much as I can with who needs health and who doesn't need health, and when we need to be in and when we need to be out. There's gonna be a lot of moving in and out, probably Because one thing we are missing is Disc Priests make this fight super easy because their shields can be put onto miasma targets, and that's the only thing that can be put onto a miasma target. It's a shield. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with a little bit of extra healing, a little bit extra stacks.
Okay.
Immunities obviously are going to be used similarly to how we normally use them on this fight to clear balls. It's fairly important on this fight that you get your balls as far out as possible, if possible. If you're a miasma target and you don't need to quite run as far, and same thing with healers, like we do it in heroic, the healers can kind of be a little lazy and make sure someone with high health and not a miasma target can eat that ball on their way back in and pop it and get healed up pretty reasonably when that comes to that. So there's a healer per group, melee per group. 2 tank groups are the star and the panties. Yeah. So they'll be up in the front and they'll just be taunting the boss between each other and doing what they need to do. You can eat all the balls knocks.
Good to know.
And we're getting the balls as close to the wall as we can, yeah.
As close as we can. Obviously some people in here have more mobility than other people. So do your best, be nice to people. I know we get pretty lazy in heroic because we kill the boss before the rooms even remotely fill up. This boss has a little bit more health, so the room's gonna fill up. Be a little nicer.
Do we have to?
And then obviously beams. I think there's an extra. Is there 4 beams in heroic? I don't remember.
I think I still only saw 3 in the video, but I could be wrong.
Well, I know in mythic there's 4. I believe so.
It's 3.
I think in heroic it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3. So we're gonna have 4 beams. Obviously, there's spaces where people aren't gonna be, is between the markers. And if you're standing between the markers and don't have a beam, you shouldn't be there anyways. So that'd be on you. Obviously, if someone in diamond and someone in condom gets a beam, they're gonna have to be just, obviously condom can move to about where I'm at, and you can put 2. I've seen in the video you can even have 3 if you're really, really good. You can fit 3 of them between a gap like this. Do not stray. Do not stray off your marker area. Either stand behind it or stand in front of it, because you're gonna get hit by a beam, and then you get chose for beam next time. It's a 1-shot, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you immune it. Any questions?
If you don't mind me saying, I was doing this with a different guild at one point, and what they did to negate that is basically if you get beam, go to your left.
Yeah, you can do that.
And it just made it way simpler because they wiped like 4 times to that mechanic.
Because the only thing I'd say with that is if 2 people in condom get beam and they both just take their steps to their left, then they have to just be smart. We can do it that way. If you get beam, go left. That's fine. Just obviously, if 2 people here get it, one person has to go just a little bit further than the other person, and don't get into the who's going. Bam, you're both dead. Don't get into that. Obviously, just personal responsibility. Look, pay attention. If you can move quicker, if you can move, just be careful. We've been doing that mechanic since we've been doing this fight on heroic.
We still die.
Melty, I wasn't gonna mention that part. Make sure everyone has their talents changed. The only reason I'm saying that is because I haven't changed mine yet.
I am propel engine. Oh, I'm good. I'm a good. Should have changed for the other one. Fuck. Fuck.
Meadow, sickle, me is gonna be the order for roars going to the back of the room. Meadow, sickle, me. Tanks can kind of tank it the same way you've normally tanked it, towards with them facing the front, but if you need to assist in some soaking, you may have to jump into your group and assist with some soaking. There's 2 miasmas on condom
yellow,
right now. Star
yellow.
needs to move. Star needs to move. Star.
Star, come to Star.
Lear. Lear. Go to Star.
I got beamed by some.
Let's wipe it up real quick. Let's just reset from there. We haven't
I have a
used too
life
much.
save.
Do not release. Do not release. Just everyone stack up with your blue circles.
Okay, I see it.
The cycle of life can be cruel.
Do not release.
I said do not release.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Something about tanks and releasing.
Yeah. to click
Also,
on
I
the
forgot to
button.
ask, are we hearing on pull or saving it for somewhere else in the fight?
Person on this fight, I think we can hear on pull. One thing I will mention for heroes on pull, if you can give us give it like a 6-second internal countdown on your hero. Because there's plenty of classes in here that need a little bit of ramp, so we're not going to waste that first part of the hero. And we're obviously all running in and getting to positions and getting things situated, so just give us a little 6-second or so timer, and then hero.
Roger that.
Oh, Lana, you're my hero.
There's a reason we brought Lana.
Skittles and closets.
That's my stripper name.
Yeah, like what Liv just said. Yeah, he's 7 seconds before he even gets to use his cooldown. So yeah, just give it like a 6 or so second. We'll buffer. Get more use out of it.
Like the stripper name being Skittles and what? Closet.
So are we if you can't pre-pull. Actually, you're a little longer.
I'm 20 seconds. But I like it because I can ramp through a entire eclipse.
Hey, it's not so bad. It's for me.
Okay. Hold on, wait. What group are you in, Juggles? Juggles, I'm gonna trade you with Zara. So that way you're on condom, closer to the back of the boss. I kind of forgot about that being a rogue thing. So Zara, you are now up on, I think it's panties? Group 1.
Star.
Star. So Zara, you're now star. Juggles, you're now condom. Or no. Math. Your diamond. Juggles, your diamond. So yeah, you Juggles, you can take care of that. Your class needs it, so when beams go out, just make sure you get out of people's way. I just need to move that. Thank you. Make her smarter. Lear, did you understand why we were telling you to run to star?
Yeah, but I didn't realize I was the star.
Okay. Yep, everyone just pay attention to your marker on your head. Get to your spot.
You're always the star.
And make sure clear room. Like when Lear actually was able to move towards star, there's like 3 people standing on the star. As soon as you're not a miasma person, you need to not be actually on that marker. The miasma person gets the spot. That's their place. That's their area. Get away.
Get away.
We just have everybody by default stand behind it.
Yeah, yeah. So like, basically, yeah. On pole, you should be, because as soon as it spawns, you can start getting stacks. So on pole, everyone should be pretty well spread out, and then the miasma person, as soon as you get picked, get to your place. If you're all on there, we don't want people getting unneeded stacks. Is what we're trying to prevent. So. All right.
Round 2.
Spots. heal panties a little bit. Good job.
What the fuck are you yelling, Steve?
Oh yeah.
Spread out.
Ah shit. Ah, I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Help! 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 Count him! Count him! Count him! Count him! Count him! Everyone's yelling their health. Like, there's a little bit of everyone's yelling what their health is, what their percentage is. So be ready to help them as they need help.
They all left me.
Don't be standing in it permanently, though. Why? I thought everyone was. Am I missing something? 1 second, please.
Are you sure that we're not,
wipe it up, wipe it up.
we're not supposed to be inside of it?
Also, the boss should be more in the middle of the marker, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should be dead center between all the markers, right on Skull.
That's what I asked.
I didn't hear you ask that.
It was in a whisper.
Still have wipe save, so don't release.
Well, I thought you were meaning basically where you want him facing. Or like facing
You
him.
said
Like,
where he normally was, so I put him where he normally was.
like, I'm saying you can stand where you would normally kind of stand, is what I meant.
But we don't stand with the person with the miasma. Remember?
No, you're gonna
Okay.
be standing outside of him. Well, I don't remember this yell weak aura. Isn't it supposed to be yelling, or this yell?
saw
Isn't it
it?
supposed to be? I saw it, but then all of a sudden I started not seeing it.
I don't think it's a weak aura. I think it's
part of DBM
or
and
bigwigs.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something like everyone has to turn on?
Mine just started doing it, and I haven't turned it on, so.
I know. That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, when we first got to the fight, I got like a message which is like, Bigwigs has a yell thing for the percentages, but if you already have a weak aura, you may want to turn the Bigwigs thing off. So I think it's on by default.
So we know who has.
Is there a percentage of health where you just want us to go in by default?
So it's a little bit based on timing. Like if they're about to not, if their miasma's about to like leave them, there's no purpose in healing them up. So basically, when they need to be full health is before the I'm trying to remember the name of the ability, but it's the one where he explodes and does a bunch of radioactive damage.
Desolate.
Desolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, every one of those, everyone that has miasma basically needs to be at full health before that, close to full health before that goes off.
That weak aura link is the one they use in the video to monitor the health.
Yeah, I'm using that one on my screen.
I grabbed it too, 'cause it's a lot easier to see rather than watching someone yell.
Let's put another pull in on this guy. There's a chance that we move to Sun King and try our hand at that a little bit, just due to we might want another healer, or we might want to do something else. We'll see. Let's just get some more pulls on this and see if things clean up a little bit. I'll do a little bit better with keeping an eye on people's health.
It's gonna be hard. Didn't check if the DVM put a square with the health of everybody.
Spots. Moon's gonna need healing.
Fuck!
Moon's gonna need healing. His actually his marker disappeared. It's the Saj King group. Panties needs healing. Star, get Star some healing. Try to get him some healing before he goes out. Star and Panties. Sickle. Everyone needs it.
What's that? You see the time? You see that Diana just died?
Wipe up. Get a B-res out on someone if you can before you go down.
Stealth wipe save.
Oh yeah, forget.
Cannot be inside of this circle. If I did, I saw the beam just like hit around it.
No, I think that was Nox doing that. Yeah.
No, I didn't cast it.
Wasn't it you that was like doing a jig underneath their legs?
If you stand still, you get pulled through his legs, then back to his legs, and back to his legs.
Maybe I was sitting down with my back. Oh god damn it!
The same.
See, you just gotta learn. I've learned to be lazy and make them res me.
No, you don't usually release. Make us wait for you to get there.
Yeah.
I have it in like 2 weeks. Thank you very
That's
much. It is true.
Maybe it's.
It was Denathrius progression when I was releasing, so it's been 2 weeks.
So I have a question. So, for instance, I got up to like 16 stacks. Should I step away then if I'm on?
Oh yeah.
Because
oh, yeah.
That Desolate freaking just hit me for 70% of my health. And I
yeah, 10 should be about the max stacks any DPS should have.
All right. Because at that point there was like nobody else on on started that would be able to, that wouldn't get more than that 16 stacks.
One
thing.
thing.
For me to get more stacks.
No. You should. Yeah, 16 is way too high for you to have. Also another thing, I need anyone in the who has assist right now to go into their Hungering Destroyer and unselect the volatile ejections markers. Uncheck that box. So because it's volatile ejections. If you click on Hungering Destroyer and scroll down when the icons, uncheck the box for volatile ejections. Because it's removing people's markers if the person with miasma.
I got you. It's fixed. Thank you.
Yep.
Because Saj turned to a moon and then I didn't remember what he was originally.
Let's go!
But I turned off volatile ejection marker.
So should I use my own food?
I'll place a feast.
Oh, okay. Well, we have two. I'm stuck.
Also, flash check.
Oops, that.
Should be under 15 at this point.
Another doohickey.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, we're gonna see if things clean up a little bit on this. I think Sun King we have with the sheer amount of hybrids that we have, that we're gonna change it up a little bit compared to our heroic strat. And just with the sheer amount of hybrids, we have the ability to do that. So I think that fight can become easier and a little bit more, a little better for us. So we might move to that instead of bashing into this one and give me a little time to come up with something for this fight. send to everybody.
So I should swap to Bear Affinity for Sun King?
Shut up, Meadow. No, you're gonna be Night Elf form convoking.
I'm gonna do that in Heroic anyways.
I do that in Mythic Plus when I'm supposed to kill stuff.
Yeah.
Question, can you get out of here and back upstairs? Without dying and releasing?
I think there's a ladder.
Panties needs healing. Okay, he's good. Panties need some extra healing before we get back in. Might die to this, yeah. Canary, you have all. Beams. Immediately heal. Condom. He's good. Trying to heal your Zara, but you just can't do it. Beams.
Why don't I have a marker on it?
Good question, Ashley. I don't.
My
see a
marker is swapped from star to circle.
Okay, wipe it up.
So my notification told me I was going on triangle, but it didn't put a marker on me.
Yeah, and then it removed it from my weak aura as well, the one that shows everyone's health, the one that you linked, or that weak aura that you linked.
I have a wipe save.
Is weak aura and deadly boss mods fighting each other for that marker?
They shouldn't be, because they're using the same markers. And well, my weak aura isn't putting markers on people.
It just pulls the marker that they have on it.
Yeah, just pulls the marker they have on them. Hold on, don't wipe save yet. Let's just everyone release. Everyone release. Oh boy. Let's move towards Sun King. Everyone get your repairs in.
No. Was secretly for a mod for BOE.
Yeah, it was just for BOEs. We didn't even get one. Feels bad.
Exactly. That's why we are doing the other.
That's a dungeon.
We're all gonna go do the other side.
20 man the other side?
Tyrannical will still kill us.
We have Hero if you want to pull the whole room and freaking pop it.
Yeah, I do.
Gia, let them get aggro. That grip. Oh, yeah.
Change talents.
You're right there, Gia.
I don't know what to call this.
That was so evil.
What do you do?
It's on cooldown.
A little too much, it didn't wait for anybody.
Yeah, I thought I had a different trinket on, and I forgot I changed it.
Ah, you cannot change it on combat.
Shield.
Why would you have my things? Oh, I tried to. This guy just doesn't want to move. I tried moving him.
Ow! Son of a bitch. Speaking assassin, go.
Definitely think Hungering everyone should grab that weak aura.
I think I'm gonna send it out in Raider. I think there's another one. There's a weak aura that instead of using, because that's the one you linked is the one that shows all the health bars.
4 of them.
That's the one that they were using, that Max was using.
Yeah, there's one that I saw elsewhere where I believe you click on what your marker is, and it will just show you your marker person's health, and only your marker person's health. I just
still beat you there.
Just need to find that. But I think that one would be better for everyone, because then they don't have to pay attention to anything besides the marker, their marker. And then whenever their marker gets low, they just heal that person. Or at least serve, get be rezzed. Now this pole that we're about to get to at the top of these stairs, it was the only wipe we had the other week.
Yeah, because we pulled it all with no hero.
Yeah, let's not pull. Even with hero, it'll kill you.
We'd have to LOS it to the hallway, because.
Well, I mean, even with, we can just LOS the left pack, and it's easier that way.
Yeah, take all the room.
Everyone just stand to the left.
Take everything.
We're going right, go left. Zymox. That boss can shove it. Sun don't shine.
Is that what we're doing something for?
Yeah, Zymox is rough.
Who knows, maybe we'll be lucky on Sun King and it'll glitch out in the same way it did on our heroic kill.
That was our normal kill.
Was it normal?
We were like we were in the top whatever for like killing Sun King, because nobody went that way when it came out. Everyone went straight to Huntsman, and we went from Shriek to Shriek. Did we go Shriek to Sun King? I think we did.
We did like Shriek, Sun King, Artificer, and then like put in time on Council Blood before deciding that you should finally go Huntsman.
Yeah, I think we did some.
Part of that was also that it like glitched. We couldn't get the RP to go, so that we could go to the other way.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I think it would have fixed it if we just reset the dungeon, but we didn't want to do that. It's just so late in the night anyways.
I think it's for cowards.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, we
I don't
were
even speak anymore.
we were pretty early
We're
on
having
the
a good
kills
night
for,
though.
Sun King, because no one did that
Got a
boss
kill
until
on,
like right before Council.
Huntsman?
So like everyone was doing
I would
Huntsman,
try and,
Hungering, Minerva,
Emu?
Zymox. Basically the way we do it now.
Our people starve outside the
Nothing!
wars, yet these loyalists indulge their avarice.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands.
Any
The
BOEs
fools
yet?
deserve their fate for believing the lies of Denathrius.
Many valuable weapons adorn these halls. Let us liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats. This mirror should prove useful for helping you move throughout the castle.
We're going to the mirror?
Should grab the mirror. It's probably gonna wipe. If we don't get wipes, it'll be better.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Hey! I'm pushing. Open the mirror.
Damn, this all sparkles.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Would you please let us all pass through? There's right. No loot. Ah, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Denathrius keeps his most potent souls in this chamber. He fuels their darkest instincts, forging them into weapons to turn
Alright,
upon his
we'll grab
enemies.
break and then we'll come back with fresh and pull.
You have to.
Wrath is your most potent.
Okay, we're gonna grab it.
It will serve us.
This one's pride and arrogance are legendary. Come, let us
What to do while we are on break? What to do? Quiet today. Let me change. Making this. Let me change this causing. Damn it. Damn it, we're screwed.
What to do? I think I'm gonna stop. Just continue off stream. I'm way too tired. I notice it mostly now. Now at this point, I'm gonna go and leave you till tomorrow. Tomorrow it's gonna be a PvP night in the guild. Sure that I'm gonna be here for PvP on stream, but at least I'm gonna be this in the morning with some Valheim, more Valheim, because I love Valheim. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna continue raiding with my guild. Thank you so much for the people who came by. Thank you so much for the people. Oh, I was. And I hope I see you again. Have a good night. Well, see you next time. Bye!